That's friggin' nasty. I know you're saying that right now and wondering what that is. And it is basically a drainage creek that's running through Denver. So I ran by here this morning and me thinking about how nasty it was and wondering what's in here. But connecting it to how our relationships can be. And it was like, man, that muck and mire is basically something that would clog up arteries of the heart. And I don't have an MD behind my name, so I'm not going to tell you all the physiological effects. But we know that arteries will be clogged up by debris and gunk that does not work in our body. So in the same way, if I look at my heart, I know that if love is not clean and love is not prevalent in my life, then spiritually my heart and my whole being is just clogged up and destroyed. So as I'm standing in this muck and mire, knowing that it's basically holding me back, and part of that is because there's just the stagnant water. There's no motion in it. So if I am actually to move and to take action and get motion, even though this is pretty freaking nasty and it stinks, even thinking that there could be raw sewage in here, that's awful. I mean, it's not like in Johannesburg, South Africa, out in the slum where I was at, where we knew that there was raw sewage. But as I come through and look up and actually get out of that place, and I see the greenery and the life, I know that there's hope and encouragement. There's blue sky. There's just beauty that abounds when I can get to a place where I step out of the muck and the mire that's in the pit, everything that is dragging me down and holding me back. So with that, yeah, it's nasty. I mean, I got shizzle on my feet. Who knows what else? Fortunately, I can go jump in the shower and clean up. But if we are to clean our heart, then we need to get introspective, go through some self-discovery, and evaluate our heart, mind, and soul. As it says in James 1:22, we will actually deceive ourselves if we only hear the word and we don't do it. So that's about taking action. There's got to be motion. So with that, I encourage you to join me on the journey to higher ground. And the only way that we can have the full abundant life as Christ followers that Christ does want us to have and to enjoy is if we find the spark that ignites intimacy with Jesus Christ. So on this journey, I will dig into the S for sanctification and spiritual path, the P for purity and power, the A for awakening and adventure, the R for restoration and revival, the C for connection and certainty. So your action item today is to look at the mire, all the crap that is in your relationships that's dragging them down, that's holding them back, just feeling like, what is this sludge that I'm experiencing that's in my life that is draining my positive relationships and not allowing me to experience a rich, loving relationship that God wants me to. So until the next time, I share the love of Christ with you, and I will look forward to holding your hand and going on this journey together.